Good morning, students. Welcome to your English literature class. The topic for our today's tutorial is The Merchant of Venice, Act 1, Scene 3, lines 133 to 173. The objectives of this video are, by the end of this video, you will be able to explain the meanings of difficult words according to the context, tell some of the references that we have read in the text, answer the related questions. So children, in the previous video, we have read that Shylock tells Antonio to look at himself, how he is getting angry. He further tells Antonio that he wants to be friends with him and forget all the times he has embarrassed and humiliated him. He wants to give him what he needs and not charge a penny of interest. But Antonio is not listening to him. He further tells Antonio that he is making a kind offer. So children, let us read lines 133 to 142. Bassanio, this were kindness? Shylock, this kindness will I show. Go with me to a notary, seal me there, your single bond, and in a merry sport, if you repay me not on such a day. In such a place, such sum or sums as are expressed in the condition, let the forfeit be nominated for an equal pound of your fair flesh to be cut off and taken in what part of your body pleaseth me. So children, notary means a special lawyer for drawing up a contract. Seal me means sign for me. Single bond means only for Antonio. In a merry sport means in a pleasant joke. Sum or sums means amount. Condition means agreement. Forfeit means penalty. Nominated means penalty. Equal means exact. Pleaseth me means pleases me. So children, Bassanio says to Shylock that it is really very kind of him. Shylock says to Antonio that he will show him how kind he is. He lays a condition to show his kindness. He tells Antonio to come with him to the notary to make the bond legal. He also tells him that, for a pleasant joke, that he will make an agreement. If Antonio fails to repay the amount, that is 3,000 ducats, on the agreed date and place, then a pound of Antonio's flesh will be cut off and taken out from whatever part Shylock wishes to choose. Now children, let us read the gist of these lines. Bassanio says to Shylock that it will indeed be kindness. Shylock says to Antonio that he will show him this kindness and tells him to go to a notary and there sign on the bond. He further says that for a pleasant joke, he will make an agreement that if Antonio doesn't pay him back the sum involved in this transaction, that is 3,000 ducats on the fixed day at an agreed place, then as a penalty he will exact a pound of Antonio's flesh. Shylock also tells Antonio that his flesh will be cut off and taken away from whatever part of his body Shylock chooses. Now children, let us read lines 143 to 150. Antonio, content in faith, I'll seal to such a bond, and say there is much kindness in the Jew. Bassanio, you shall not seal to such a bond for me. I'd rather dwell in my necessity. Antonio, why fear not, man? I will not forfeit it. Within these 2 months, that's a month before this bond expires, I do expect return of thrice 3 times the value of this bond. So children, content in faith means certainly I'll agree. Jew, here is Shylock. Dwell means live. My necessity means with whatever I have. Forfeit means break the bond. So children, the reference here used is in line number 146, I'll necessity. I would rather remain in my present state of need. Bassanio is suspicious and does not think it to be a merry jest. But he is persuaded by Antonio to give up his suspicions. This episode shows the genial and frank nature of Antonio, who does not for a moment suspect double dealing in others. So children, Antonio tells Bassanio that he'll agree to those terms and sign such a bond. He also says that the Jew Shylock is very kind. Bassanio, on hearing the terms of the bond, tells Antonio not to sign a contract like that, and also says that he would prefer to go without the money as he is suspicious of Shylock. Antonio tells Bassanio not to worry as he won't break the bond and won't have to pay any penalty. He further tells Bassanio that in 2 months, which is a month before the bond expires, he expects to earn 9 times more than the original value of the bond. This means that he would earn around 27,000 ducats. Children, now let us read the gist of these lines. Antonio says to Bassanio that he certainly agrees to these conditions and he will sign the bond. He further says to Bassanio that the Jew, Shylock, is kind. Bassanio, on hearing such conditions of the bond, tells Antonio to not to sign the bond. Bassanio further says that he would prefer to live with whatever he has. Antonio tells Bassanio that he shouldn't fear about the forfeiture of the bond. He further tells Bassanio that within the next 2 months, that is, at least a month before the expiry of the bond, Antonio expects to get back 9 times the value of this bond, that is 27,000 ducats. Children, now let us read lines 151 to 160. Shylock, O Father Abraham, what these Christians are, whose own hard dealings teaches them suspect the thoughts of others. Pray you, tell me this. If he should break his day, what should I gain by the exaction of the forfeiture? A pound of man's flesh taken from a man is not so estimable, profitable neither, as flesh of muttons, beefs, or goats, I say, to buy his favor. I extend this friendship. If he will take it, so if not, adieu. And for my love, I pray you wrong me not. So children, hard means unjust. Pray you means request. If he should break his day means fails to pay on the date agreed upon. Exaction means taking. Estimable means of any value. Muttons means sheep. Beefs means cows. Goats means lamb. Adieu means goodbye. And for my love, I pray you wrong me means, but do not be unjust to me for offering this act of love. So children, the literary device used here is simile. It is a literary device which is used to compare two objects using as or like. As flesh of muttons, beefs or goats. Here, human beings' flesh is being compared to the flesh of sheep, cows and lamb. Shylock, who is standing with them, on hearing this pleads to Father Abraham, asks what kind of people these Christians are, that is, Antonio and Bassanio. He further says that their own dealings are not fair, and therefore they suspect the intentions of others. Shylock further says that he is not going to get anything out of such penalty, even if Antonio breaks the bond, as a pound of human flesh isn't even as valuable as a pound of mutton or beef, and he is just giving him this offer in order to win Antonio's friendship. If Antonio accepts it, then it's all right, and if he doesn't, then Shylock will leave. He further says that Antonio should not be unjust to him for making such an offer. Now children, let us read the gist of these lines. Shylock pleads to Father Abraham in front of Antonio and Bassanio and sarcastically says what type of people these Christians are. They themselves make unjust dealings and therefore suspect even the good intentions of others. He further requests Antonio to tell him that what he would gain even if Antonio is unable to pay him on the due date, as he would not gain much from such a penalty. A pound of human flesh is not of any value as mutton, beef or lamb. He further says that he is making such an offer to gain his friendship. If Antonio accepts it, it's all right, but if he doesn't, then Shylock will bid goodbye to him. He says to Antonio he should not be unfair to him for offering this act of love. Now children, let us read lines 161 to 168. Antonio, yes, Shylock, I will seal unto this bond. Shylock, then meet me forthwith at the notary's. Give him direction for this merry bond, and I will go and purse the ducats straight. See to my house, left in the fearful guard of an unthrifty knave, and presently I will be with you. So children, I will seal means sign this bond. Forthwith means soon. Give him direction means inform him. Merry bond means funny bond. Purse means put in a purse. Straight means at once. Unthrifty means spendthrift. Knave means unreliable. So children, the reference here is used in line number 162. It will be remarked that although Shylock speaks of the strange bond as a joke, he does not drop his proposal, but is prepared to refuse the loan unless his conditions are accepted. So he is clever enough to laugh at the whole thing as a joke, and at the same time make it an indispensable condition. Antonio says to Shylock that he will sign the contract and he agrees to its terms. Shylock, on hearing this, says to Antonio that he should go to the notary for making a legal contract. He tells Antonio to make the lawyer aware about the merry bond. He also says that he'll go and get the money right away for them. He then tells them that he needs to go to see if his house is safe because one of his careless servants is in charge of the place right now. So children, now let us read the gist of these lines. Antonio agrees to Shylock that he will sign the bond. Shylock tells Antonio to meet him soon at the notary's office and inform the lawyer about this funny bond. He further tells Antonio that he will go home and put the ducats at once in a purse and see that his house is safe because he had left it in the careless charge of an unreliable spendthrift servant. He promises Antonio to be with him soon. Now children, let us read lines 169 to 173. Antonio, hi thee, gentle Jew. Exits Shylock. The Hebrew will turn Christian. He grows kind. Bassanio, I like not fair terms and a villain's mind. Antonio, come on. In this there can be no dismay. My ships come home a month before the day. So children, hi thee means go kind. Hebrew means Jew. Dismay means ground for fear. Before the day means in 2 months. So children, the reference here used is in line number 169. Hi till Jew, go kind Jew. It will be noticed that Antonio uses the word gentle. He has been completely deceived by the superior craft of Shylock and thinks that all his professions of friendship are genuine. Line number 171. From I like till mind. I am suspicious when fair conditions are offered by a man whom I know to be a villain. Bassanio is more quick-witted and alert than Antonio, and his suspicions of Shylock are not so easily lulled to sleep. Antonio tells Shylock to quickly do everything. Shylock here leaves the scene. Antonio then tells Bassanio that Shylock is acting so kind that he thinks that Shylock is turning into a Christian. Bassanio tells Antonio that he does not like when a villain acts nice. Antonio tells him that there is no need to be worried as his ships will come home a month before the bond is due. Now children, let us read the gist of these lines. Antonio says to Shylock to be quick. Soon Shylock moves out and Antonio says to Bassanio that the Jew, Shylock, will soon become a Christian because he is becoming generous. Bassanio says to Antonio that he does not want to trust the kind words uttered by Shylock because he has the mind of a villain. Antonio tells Bassanio that there is nothing to fear as his ships will be back a month before the day, which has been agreed upon in the bond. So children, the scene ends with rhyme, and this was the device which Shakespeare employed to denote to his audience that the episode or present action was ended. On the modern stage, the curtain would fall. Since there was no drop curtain on Shakespeare's stage, he employed the rhyming couplet at the termination of a scene for much the same purpose. So children, here we come to the end of our today's lesson. Do the homework given in your SNAP homework. Thank you.